then you mentioned there's actually another album that's never seen the light of day. This is breaking news. Can you share a little bit about this album that
I don't know if Gordy wants me to share this, but yeah, when I joined, I think it's Calling All the Youth. I think that's the last album that came out in 2015. That like when I joined, it was like learn these 60 songs and this new record. And I was like, oh, okay. And that's what we did a tour for that album when I first joined. Yeah, and then when I joined, it was kind of like learning all the back catalog, playing, and then maybe I guess by 20, like a year and a half in, um I he found out that I write stuff. He worked with us, he worked with Day After This. He knows that I write, and we kind of mentioned like, oh, if you ever have any ideas, let me hear them. And I sent him a bunch of ideas. Yeah, to no response, like to no reaction, no like, oh cool. And then I remember one day me and my brother sent him some stuff that was Big Sugar-esque, and I remember him texting me going, oh, I like that, send me more of those. And then we sent him more, and then next thing you know, we were writing back and forth, where he was in Austin, I was in Mississauga, sending him voice memos, sending stuff back and forth. And then finally I went down to Texas to his place and stayed there, and he had a studio there, and we wrote and recorded, like, if not a full album, like very close to a full album, like 8, 9, 10 songs. Unfortunately, by the time that was done and kind of getting close to be, he was starting to mix stuff, which is, like, for people who don't know, like the last phase of the recording process. Around that time, kind of, I'm saying this in a bad way, but it was a good opportunity for me. The opportunity to play with the Trews was kind of like happening. I had started bumping into those guys, writing songs with them, jamming with them a bit, and it was like, oh, this is a really good fit. Like I would really work well with the Trews.
and you are a fan as well of the Trews,
I
right?
was a fan, and I really liked the music. And though they lived in Hamilton, Gordy lived in Austin, and it was like, and then so around that time, I kind of made the switch and jumped ship and joined the Trews guys. And then me and Gordy kind of, I don't know, kind of fell out a bit. It was a tough decision and a tough thing that kind of had to happen, though. The Trews are a very busy, hardworking band, and I wanted to play a lot, and they live close to me. They live just over here. I'm in Mississauga, there in Hamilton. So it just kind of makes sense. It made sense on a lot of levels, and I made the switch. And then that album, like those Big Sugar recordings, have never seen the light of day yet. I don't know what he's got. I've seen them on this Heated tour, and I saw the 3-piece, and they sound great. He's got a couple of young cats in the band that
Got Gary's son on bass, right?
Yeah, and they're sounding pretty tight, pretty hot, to be honest. Like, I saw it and I was like, sounds badass. Yeah. So he's always up to something, man. I'm sure he's either got some new music coming out, or maybe he's going to use the old stuff, or maybe he scrapped it. It's what happens in the music biz, right? I write with a lot of people, and if it ever comes out, it'll be cool. If it doesn't, wasn't meant to be.